Some leaders manage governments, others manage headlines, and then there are the leaders who manage momentum. Right now, India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi is operating on momentum. Let's take a look at his recent visit to Israel. Now, the reception wasn't routine diplomacy. It was warm, personal, strategic. There was respect in the room, symbolism in every frame. When he spoke, it wasn't with the voice of a hesitant nation. It was with the voice of a country that knows its weight. India is no longer asking for a seat at the table. India is building bigger tables. And while that visit dominated global headlines, another milestone quietly reinforced the scale of his influence. Over 100 million followers. Now that's not just popularity, it's called global reach, narrative control. It is direct connection with one of the largest democratic populations in the world. Very few leaders command that kind of digital presence. But here is where it gets even more powerful. Because 12 years ago, Prime Minister Modi made a statement, and it was a very bold one. He said he wanted India to grow so much that developed countries would stand in a queue for an Indian visa. Now, at the time, critics called it ambitious, while others wrote it off as unrealistic. Today, however, it's a very different story. India is building world-class infrastructure at speed. Digital payment systems are setting global benchmarks. Space missions are landing on the moon. Manufacturing ambitions are expanding, and foreign investment is flowing. The tone has changed, the confidence has changed, but the ambition, that hasn't. This is what long-term vision looks like. Not overnight success, not noise, but direction, consistency, scale. Whether you support every policy or not, one thing is clear. India is moving. And when a nation of 1.4 billion people moves with confidence, the world notices. The queue may not have formed yet, but the world is already watching the door. Now that's leadership, that's trajectory, and above all, momentum. If this helped you cut through the noise, then subscribe for the next one.